Guardians of the Wild, a journey into wildlife conservation. From the vast plains of Africa to the dense rainforests of the Amazon, our planet teems with incredible diversity. Thousands of species coexist in delicate ecosystems, each contributing to the natural balance. But today, wildlife faces unprecedented threats. This is the story of wildlife conservation, the efforts, challenges, and the hope to save our planet's precious creatures. The crisis of wildlife. In the last century, human activity has put immense pressure on wildlife. Deforestation, habitat fragmentation, pollution, and climate change have altered or destroyed ecosystems, endangering countless species. More than 1 million species are now at risk of extinction, many within our lifetime. These animals are not only important for biodiversity, they also play vital roles in ecosystems. From bees pollinating plants to wolves balancing prey populations, the survival of one species often impacts many others, including us. Why wildlife conservation matters. So, why should we care? Wildlife and humans share a profound connection. Animals help pollinate crops, regulate pests, and maintain the balance of nature that sustains human life. Take bees, for example. They pollinate a third of our food crops. When wildlife suffers, we suffer. Conserving wildlife also ensures the resilience of ecosystems, which act as natural safeguards against climate change. Forests absorb carbon, wetlands filter water, and coral reefs protect coastlines from erosion. Without them, our world would be vastly different. Conservation efforts. Around the world, amidst the challenges, inspiring conservation efforts have emerged across the world. Governments, NGOs, and local communities are joining forces to protect wildlife and habitats. One example is Kenya's community-led conservancies, where local communities take ownership of conservation. They patrol land, prevent poaching, and even guide eco-tourists, creating sustainable income while protecting wildlife. Captive breeding and rewilding programs have also shown promise. Once on the brink of extinction, the population of giant pandas has slowly rebounded due to dedicated breeding and habitat protection efforts. Similarly, white rhinos are being reintroduced to areas where they had disappeared, thanks to coordinated efforts across continents. The role of technology in conservation technology is transforming the fight for wildlife conservation. Satellite imagery helps scientists monitor deforestation in real time, while drones and camera traps provide critical data on animal populations. With GPS collars, conservationists can track animal movements, reducing human-wildlife conflicts and preventing poaching. Such advancements allow conservationists to be more efficient and effective. Artificial intelligence is even being used to predict poaching hotspots, allowing patrol teams to intervene before animals are harmed. Community involvement and indigenous knowledge. Perhaps the most powerful force in conservation is community involvement. In many regions, indigenous communities have safeguarded their lands for centuries, their knowledge often more attuned to the environment than modern methods. Recognizing indigenous rights and knowledge can strengthen conservation efforts. Indigenous people often practice sustainable ways of living, which promote biodiversity and respect natural resources. By working with these communities, conservationists tap into a valuable source of wisdom for protecting wildlife. The power of education and awareness. Educating future generations is critical. When children grow up understanding the value of wildlife and respecting nature, they are more likely to become guardians of the environment. Schools, NGOs, and governments are investing in educational programs that teach the importance of wildlife conservation. Awareness campaigns, media, and documentaries also play a key role. When people understand the threats facing wildlife, they're more likely to support conservation efforts, donate to causes, or even make lifestyle changes that reduce their environmental impact. A call to action wildlife conservation isn't just the job of a few. It's a collective responsibility. Each action, big or small, matters. Whether it's supporting ethical products, reducing waste, or raising awareness, we all play a role in ensuring that future generations inherit a world rich with wildlife. As stewards of this planet, it is our duty to protect and cherish the creatures with whom we share this earth. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can give wildlife a fighting chance.